Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have the China Glaze Spring 2018 collection called Chic Physique. This is a collection of 12 like bright pastels, I would say. And I'm again sitting in a chair. It's very weird. And I have, kind of a messy background, but this is where I do my nails. And I didn't feel like setting up a backdrop today, so I mean, it's not that messy. I made this cute little crate shelf thing. A little Bargain Bethany tutorial that was super easy. Anyway, so I have swatches of these polishes to show you. And if you guys want to see the China Glaze Spring Chic Physique collection, then just keep watching. The first polish is called On The Glo, and this is sort of that rosy champagne metallic color that we've seen a lot of lately. This does have some silver glitter particles in it, so it's a little bit different, but there's just, I feel like there's been one of these polishes in, I think, the last 4 collections that full collections I've reviewed from China Glaze and Orly, and there's just a lot of this color. This one covers in 2 coats. It has a nice formula. This one is a little bit brush strokey because it is metallic, so you don't want to overwork the brush with this one. It is a pretty color. It's just not my favorite for my skin tone, or really just as a color in general, because I just have a lot of them right now. But that is 2 coats of On The Glo. The next one is called Low Maintenance, and this is a blush, very blush toned cream. And this is really pretty, and it has a solid formula. It's very close to needing 3 coats, but you can do it with 2. And that is another thing about pretty much this entire collection. Usually the China Glaze Spring collection, I feel, is, I don't know what happens, but something happens with the formulas and they seem to be pretty thin and need usually an extra coat versus the summer, fall, and holiday collections, which always have really good formulas in my experience. So for this collection, the formulas are all a lot more opaque and consistent. There are, because these are such light colors, there are a few that need 3 or are close to needing 3. But this one is low maintenance, and this one covers in 2. But if you have really long nails or very white nails, I can see you possibly needing 3 for this. But otherwise it does have a nice formula. So it's 2 coats of low maintenance. The next one is called Werk It Honey. This is a fabulous, it's a pastel, but it's sort of a vibrant, I wouldn't call this a pastel. I guess this is, I would call this a muted yellow. I love yellow. This is not a secret, I love yellow. Yellows are notorious for being horrifically formulated. I don't know why, if it's just because they're such a light color, but almost all yellows that I've used need a solid 3 coats, if not more. It's just how yellows are. However, this beauty, this one did cover in 2. Again, if you have really long nails or very white tips to your nails, you might need 3 for this one to see no visible nail line. But I was able to wear this in 2 coats, and it had a really nice formula. It was a little strange because I thought, am I doing this right? Did I forget to do something to this yellow? Is this only the 2nd coat? And yes, this covers in 2 coats, which is fantastic. Thank you, China Glaze. You are the real MVP. Next one is called Pilates Please, and this is a peachy, sort of sherbety color. Sherbet. I know like people say sherbet and sherbet. I don't ever remember which it is, and I don't feel like looking. Sure, someone will tell me. This one is called Pilates Please. This is another that is very close to needing a 3rd coat if you have long nails or very white nails. I did 2 for mine, but I can see you possibly needing a 3rd. However, this had a very nice formula. So this is not the most fantastic color. It's a nice spring color. I'm glad it's not a pastel, but it's a muted color. So it's a little gentler than just like, bam, bright color. Even though I'm ready for that. The next one is called Athletic Chic, and this is a brighter coral pink. This has a very nice formula. It covers in 2 coats. Not the most unique color in the world, again, but it's a nice color with a good formula, and that is always appreciated. Next one is a pink called Bodysuit Yourself, and this one has a very subtle gold shimmer in it. You really can't see it on the nail. The first stroke on the nail, you're like, oh, there's a little bit of shimmer in there. But as you build up to the second coat, you kind of lose the shimmer. It's a very, very, very fine shimmer, so you can't really see it. Nice formula, covers in 2 coats, and a nice, vibrant, but not overly saturated color. Still spring appropriate, I feel. I am the master of the colors for the seasons. Next we have this beauty. This is called Pretty Fit. This is a very pretty, very pinky toned mauve cream. It's just a plain mauve cream. It just looks very fresh. There's nothing outrageous about really any of these polishes, but they are very pretty for the seasons. A nice palette cleanser, and like I said, the formulas are very, very good on all of these. So this is called Pretty Fit. Next we have Barre Hopping, B-A-R-R-E, like, you know, bar yoga. And this is a lavender cream. It's a lavender cream. It's very pretty, but I don't really have a lot to say about it. These all have very consistent formulas. They all cover in 2 coats, spoiler alert. So there's nothing, you know, there's nothing. I have no complaints with this polish. It's a very pretty light purple. And I personally don't own a ton of very light purples because I am drawn to more saturated colors, but this one is very pretty. So 2 coats of Barre Hopping. Next we have Get It Right, Get It Bright. I feel like if I did yoga or exercise, I might understand that reference. I don't really. This is a cooler lavender, but it has a lot of pink to gold to green shimmer in here. This is one of my favorites from the collection. I like the added shimmer. I like a cream polish, but I like a little bit of added shimmer, and this is very nice. It's very, you can notice the shimmer, and it is a color shifting shimmer. It shifts from pink to yellow to green, and maybe like a little bit of orange in there too. And again, a really nice formula, and covers in 2 coats. Next we have At Your Athlesiure, and I know you're wondering, how does this compare to other China Glaze polishes? Namely these 3. I'm going to tell you in a minute. This is 2 coats of Athleisure, a nice minty cream polish. It has a nice formula. I'll show you the comparisons for this after I talk about the rest of the polishes, but this is 2 coats of At Your Athlesiure. Next we have Glamletics. This is a periwinkle cream with subtle violet shimmer in here. In the bottle I was very excited to see the shimmer in here because this violet shimmer and this periwinkle base is just fabulous. You can't really see the shimmer very well on the nail, so it's kind of one of those invisible shimmers. Regardless, the periwinkle color is still pretty, and it has a nice formula and covers in 2 coats. But I do wish the shimmer was a little more noticeable. Next we have Activewear Don't Care, and I would call this a crelly. It's not sheer enough that I would say that this is quite a jelly, but it is definitely not opaque enough that I would call it a cream. It is definitely somewhere in between, especially on the first coat, but it does build up nicely on the second coat to be opaque into. So, I mean, maybe that's considered a cream, but on the first coat I just thought, wow, this is super sheer. But it does build up nicely, so if you wanted to use this as a jelly, I'm sure that you could. It would probably be fabulous. I need to do more jelly sandwiches. Alright, now we're going to talk about these guys. This is a polish from the spring collection. This is called At Your Athlesiure. Very, very nice minty color. And these are the other 3 that I have in my collection that I thought these would be closest. This is for Audrey, all glammed up and at face value. So this bottom polish right here is at Your Athlesure. This is for Audrey, all glammed up and at face value. So yes, they're all very close. However, they are not the same at all. This is more blue and these are deeper. This is more green and this is a lot lighter. So they are very similar, but they are not the same. So that is the China Glaze Chic Physique collection for spring 2018. What is your favorite from this collection? My favorites are definitely Werk It Honey and Get It Right, Get It Bright, because the shimmer is just lovely. If you have not already seen this collection in stores, I am sure you will spot it at Sally's anytime soon, and probably Ulta and wherever else you get China Glaze, I would guess. Let me know what your favorite polish was from this collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.